The scream tore through the desert silence, sharp, desperate, and soaked in the kind of fear that makes a man's heart stop mid-beat. Rancher Luke Ramirez dropped the reins of his horse, spun toward the sound, and saw her collapse near the mesquite brush. Tala, his quiet Apache neighbor, clutching her thigh as the rattlesnake slid back into the shadows. Luke's boots hit the ground before he even realized he was running, but nothing prepared him for the words she forced out through shaking lips. Rancher, please, get the poison out." That plea. It was the kind that changes everything. Before we continue this powerful story, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Frontier Heart Stories, where every story reminds us that kindness still matters. Luke tore a strip from his shirt and wrapped her leg to slow the venom, his hands trembling not from fear, but from the sudden weight of responsibility. Tala lived miles from her people today, gathering herbs alone. If he didn't act now, there would be no help in time. She gripped his arm. "You're the only one here." Luke swallowed hard. "I won't let you die." He leaned in, did what he had to do, and the desert wind carried away the seconds like grains of sand slipping through fate's fingers. But just when he thought she'd drift into unconsciousness, Tala whispered something that froze him. "I came here today to forgive you." Luke's breath hitched. "Forgive me? For what?" "For what happened last winter, when your cattle wandered near our land. My uncle thought you did it on purpose. There was anger between our families. I wanted to speak to you, but I never found the courage." Luke felt the twist of guilt in his chest. He had carried that tension too. Two communities living side by side, but always with an invisible wall between them. Yet here they were, life and death stripping everything down to what truly mattered. Tala's breathing grew shallow. Luke pressed a hand over hers. "Listen to me. No feud, no fence line. None of that matters right now. You're going to make it. I'm staying with you, whatever happens." For the first time since the bite, her eyes softened. The sun dipped lower, painting gold across the injured leg. Luke kept her awake, talking to her, giving her water when he could, refusing to let fear take her. Hours later, when the venom slowed and her pulse steadied, Tala whispered, "You saved me, even after everything." Luke shook his head. "You'd have done the same." Her lips curved into the faintest, exhausted smile. "Maybe kindness really is stronger than the old stories say." "When people choose it," Luke said softly, "it always is." And sitting there on the warm desert ground with the cool night creeping in around them, the rancher and the Apache neighbor realized the truth. Sometimes an unexpected moment of danger becomes the bridge two hearts and two communities never knew they needed. It didn't end with the snake bite. It began with it. Because after that day, the wall between their families didn't just fall. It dissolved, replaced by shared meals, helping hands, and a kind of respect that could weather any storm. In the end, it wasn't heroism that saved Tala. It was simple, human compassion, something any of us can choose. And maybe that's the message the world needs most. One act of kindness can rewrite years of distance and heal wounds we never speak about.